Katherine Tegen Books and Harper Audio present The Decomposition of Jack by Kristin O'Donnell Tubb. Performed by Mark Sanderlin. For the Jacks in my life, Dad and Son. 1. Scrape or wave. When Mom offers me the option of scraping the roadkill off the highway or waving the cars around, I've learned to just suck it up and scrape. You get scowled at when you wave the cars around. You get honked at and swerved at. You get recognized. But the scraping, you can keep your head down. And if it's cold, like today, you can tuck all but your eyes into your scarf. Sure, the folks in Abington likely know it's me out there with the snow shovel and bucket when they see my mom diverting traffic, but they can't look me in the eyes. I can't stand it when they look me in the eyes. It's the pity in their eyes. I don't like being pitied, because A, I don't deserve it. They don't know the real story. And B, who wants pity? Just the word is uncomfortable, like underwear stuck in someplace tight. "Almost done, Jack?" Mom yells over her shoulder. "Uh-huh," I answer through a pinched-off nose. This possum's been dead just a few hours. The bloat hasn't yet set in, and there's only a handful of flesh flies buzzing around. The possum is heavier than I expect when I heft it off the pavement with the snow shovel. Much heavier. I'm guessing he had been maybe 4 years old, based on his size. Pretty rare. I dumped the possum into one of those huge paint buckets you get at the Home Depot. His body plunks into it with a crunching, smooshing sound. Bile rises in my throat. That noise gets me every time. Maggots I can handle. Protruding bones, puddles of blood, strewn intestines, all okay. But the sound of the carcass echoing against the walls of a bucket, the stench of decay poofing up like a tiny green mushroom cloud, I still want to hurl. "Easy, Jack," Mom shouts. "You don't want to destroy its—" Honk! Mom's complaints about my roadkill undertaking skills are drowned out by another ticked-off motorist. I snap the lid onto the paint bucket. But before we go, a roadside memorial fit for an old possum like this one. I scan the ditch next to the highway. There's a patch of dandelion pushing through a crack in the pavement as it tumbles down into the ditch. That dandelion is a survivor like this possum was. The flowers have turned to fluff, and they're scraggly, patchy, which kinda reminds me of the rounded rump of this old fella. I pluck the weed and place it gently where the possum once was. I always feel like I should say something profound in these moments, but I've never come up with anything that sounds right. Something to maybe usher these animals into the big after. But it's hard to come up with something poetic when you don't know what after looks like. I shiver. "Sorry you had to go," I mumble at last. I hoist the paint bucket and the shovel and head toward our beat-up station wagon. The hatch of the wagon groans open. "Mom, there's nowhere to put this." Mom waves away my hint that we leave this one behind. "Just shove some of the groceries aside." I sigh and cram the bucket holding a dead possum inside our car, next to the ground beef, then join Mom in the front seat. "What a score," Mom says, blowing on her gloveless hands. She whips out her phone. I know she's logging on to iNaturalist.com and recording where and when, the exact spot, the exact time, we found our meaty little friend. I'll call him Gutsy. It's been a while since we've had a Gutsy. Mom cranks the car. "I love this road, chock full of specimens." She bounces a little on the springy, wide car seat, and I can't help but smile. She's like a kid getting a present when she finds a fresh new hunk of animal carcass on the side of the road. The Tennessee hills
Sample complete. Ready to continue?